trick of the trade so people can remember me with my purple mic. I kind of take photographs like that, put my hat on. It's to stand out from the crowd. I mean, yeah, back as a teenager at school with my hair crimped, spending 69p a week on a kind of, hairspray. So it did start off young, but it really is so people can go, oh yes, that's that woman. She's all about standing out from the crowd. So I kind of do it so I'm walking my talking to show people, but nobody has to wear a crazy hat and wear feathers and all that stuff. You can all stand out in different ways. And another way of standing out is by showcasing your expertise and getting into the press. And, listen, social media is really beneficial for you. Can you imagine doing a great video series or getting some of your clients to talk on camera, and to share that? That'd be amazing. So you're known as the person, like Caroline with her yellow mic. It's like, okay, so, what prop could you, if you need to have props or whatever in your salon to do a video interview series, what are things that you can do which makes you stand out from every other salon owner who has the expertise which you're known for?
Yeah, totally. So just going back, obviously we talked about having your avatar. Is that as important as, where would you say is more important, starting with something like your avatar or something with like having your bio? What is the first steps to getting your PR kit together kind of thing?
So in your PR toolkit, you should have some great photos. That's number one, because when you're pitching to the press, again, you'll stand head and shoulders if you've got some great professional shots. Okay. So that's number one. But over the years of running my mentoring people how to get into the press, I always, whenever I do a VIP day, I invite a journalist to come along. So I'll do my hour with my client first, and then I'll introduce my client to the journalist. And I'm very visual. So I used to kind of see in my mind, because my journalist friend would go, so what do you do? So that would be, so what's your top line? So a top line is, I'm a physiotherapist, I'm a beauty expert, I'm a, masseuse, or whatever your area of expertise is. Explain it without any jargon from the get-go. So try and say exactly what you do. I'm a skincare specialist. So can you think of some top lines for people in your industry?
Like skincare specialist, like kinesiology expert, all those kinds of things. Yeah. So you'd start with exactly what you are.
Yes, without any fluff, and kinesiology. So I'm already thinking, what exactly does that mean? So I'd actually ask you to go a bit above it. So what is a kinesiology expert? So basically, sorry to say, but I've learned this from journalists, never assume knowledge. Yeah. So you'll know what a kinesiology expert is. I guess it's good if you're talking to people in, within your industry, but if it's broad for the broader press.
Yeah. So you would bring in then, so this is all part of your pitch, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So you'd start with exactly what you are, then break it down a little bit more into sort of, does it have to have, like, when people say about it has to have a hook?
So, okay. So I call it the bio triangle, and it's got 4 slots in it. So we have your top line. So I'm a business coach, or more specifically, I'm a PR expert or a PR mentor. Or, and then the next one, this is the fun thing. The next bit is, what's your moniker? So do you remember Mary Portas, the Queen of Shops?
Yes.
Nick Jones, whatever his name is, the loophole lawyer, or the money saving expert. So my moniker, I used to be known, I still am really, the ultimate door opener. But nowadays I'm being known as major visibility. So if you can kind of think that's going to hook people in, it's like, that's a bit more exciting, a bit interesting.
Yeah.
So what's Susan Routledge's moniker?
Well, I did something around that.
Yeah.
With Jojo Smith, who's going to come on as a guest as well. And she was like, right, well, really, you're the beauty director's director. And I was like,
there you go.
Oh, yeah, I am really kind of thing.
There you go.
And she was like, you need to start using that. And I can, so.
There you go. And the beauty director, I mean, it's a great title for starters. And then the director of the beauty directors, that's like, So you're putting a stake in your ground right there. So going back to the bio triangle, you've got your top line. So you're a beauty expert, would you say, or a profitable salon expert?
in what I do. So
Yeah.
I would say I am a business turnaround consultant,
There you go.
a
Brilliant.
mentor.
Yeah, excellent. And then you've got your moniker, which is the beauty director's director. And then I've got something called the Nail It in 8. That is how to say what you do in literally 8 words.
Mm.
So here's mine, if I can remember it properly. I train female entrepreneurs how to secure game-changing press coverage. I think that's about 9. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Very
it's
good.
describing what you do. And again, not having any industry jargon in it.